Hunter guy is, of course, playing rogue, the only class a hunter main would play.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
I think I'm gonna hit that with the old Plague Strike. I wanted to play this turn, but... If I can't have my cannon, I'm not interested. Greetings, fellow humans. I'm MartianBuu, and today I have for you Even Death Knight. I built this on a whim yesterday to complete a DK quest because I just needed to get one of my quests done, or they were gonna roll over and I would lose one. The idea was I didn't want to lose to things like Egg Hunter and Shadow Priest, so I put in Weblord and cut a bunch of the battle cries. I kept in Cult Neophyte, and I had Speaker Stomper in here a bit ago, which I cut for Corn, because you gotta have your Corn. But anyways, I got 29 cards deep into building this deck, and I didn't intend to ever use it for content, but I couldn't think of whatever the last card was, and I saw Cho'gall Twilight Chieftain, so I was like, why not? I'll just throw it in. And then I won 2 of the 3 games I played. All 3 of them were against Reno Shaman. So that's the story behind this deck existing. It is an even DK deck, so you can expect it to have results similar to the results that an even DK deck would have, but you will have extra fun because there are anomalies in it. I hope you enjoy the games, and thank you so much for watching. Is the other DK card they nerfed to 2 mana and Holy? No, that'd be correct. It's bled. Like, this is just too important to the class. Otherwise, it'd be cool to run like Headless Horseman and Threads. Reduce the cost of all cards in both players' starting hands by 1. I got the your hero power cost 1 less going second. I think the second game I played with this. I played against Reno Shaman all 3 times and won 2 of them. That's my story about how this deck is broken, and everyone should play it. Everyone that doesn't care about losing, because you will lose unless you win. This is one of the hands I've ever kept. I'm actually not sure if it was good or not, but this is all going to be very cheap.
Into our strength.
May the light grant you stuff. This was not even DK. The fallen will serve. Sing Along seems giga cracked for even DK, yeah. The new Pro Gamer card seems funny, yep. We're all gonna be playing rock, paper, scissors. It'll be very funny. Haha! Our board is now terrifying. What can my opponent even do against this? That's what I want to know. Well, it kind of makes me want to not play this turn. Is the location back to 3 the Death Knight location? Yes. Yes, it is. How dare you? So rude. So rude from the opponent. Haha! Next turn for that, I guess. I also did get to do this and this together in one of those games to clear 2 things. It felt very funny. Cower before my Murloculas. Time out. You should take a time out. Playing that because it's expensive. And for no other reason. I'm kind of sad they didn't unnerf Sire, but you get it. I'm sad they didn't unnerf Sire and I don't get it. Like, I think it was an easy Exact legal. Chat. Best game ever played. Best deck ever played. Cho'gall tier 1 card. Both players start with 2 copies of Shifter Xeros in their hand. This is the only anomaly that I would have ever removed.
For the glory of the Horde, you will know endless torment.
It's the only one I think is boring. How does a Tempo Storm tier list get made? Do y'all get into a call and discuss, or is it independent? Well, we all just like roll dice and decide which, you know, depending on the dice is which decks we use and what tier they're in. But yes, we get into a call and talk about it. And then we have a Discord where we like discuss after that. So like if the person in charge of a deck doesn't have a strong idea for what list should be used, they'll like say like, what list should we use for this? And we'll talk about inclusions and do we think that maybe this should be up a tier. So like there's a call that starts it all, and then we discuss further in Discord as we figure out our placements and our lists. I guess this might survive. Rude. Leave him alone. If you play Maelstrom Portal, I will laugh at you. Oh, jam session. Guess that makes more sense. I guess that makes some sense. Ow. Have I seen the Mystery Egg deck? I have. I've played it even.
Give it time to prepare.
Jam Totem killed their other totem. It's true. So even Shaman has kind of fallen off recently, and I do wonder how much of that has to do with the totem. I think the deck is definitely worse with Wrath of Air over Strength. Sounds good with my things. Be better if that wasn't just gonna kill it though. Maybe I'll just play my Stomper. And that bargain bin secret is pretty good, right? After your opponent plays a minion, spell, or weapon, draw a card of the other 2 types. Just mad scientist into that, get 2 cards every time. Seems good. It's a funny picture. Alright, we have poisoned the totem. It has died of the poison. What is the best kitchen appliance I own? Guess I gotta give it to refrigerator. Life would be pretty different without it. What do you think even DK needs besides draw to be good again? Besides draw? Maybe win conditions in other colors would help. Maybe, just maybe. Hey, Cho'gall. Hey, Cho'gall. Excuse me. Draw last, draw best. Feels like a good weapon tutor. Yes, 1 card for 2 is pretty good, especially if it comes off of a mad scientist. I did not want to play that imp. That sounded terrible. Oh, okay, we're up against a bot. No shot they leave this up to simply pet that. Well, I guess this is getting it if that doesn't. Zeehee. Should we Zeehee? Get rid of that. I have like a mech. Do these have rush or is it just stats? So yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, I guess. That. This and this. And then I think we've won the video game, honestly. I don't know what they're gonna do about this, other than lose to me. Is your refrigerator running? Yeah. Why ever would you ask that? Wilderness Pack plus Spinley equals Evocation Spinley at home.
You fight me.
Well, you better chase after it then. Shiver your timbers, you say. Does this count for quick draw? I'm curious. Probably not, right? Alright. Figured. Grave Strength one time. Not that we could play it this turn. The poisonous things have just kind of been getting there, huh? Just kind of poisoning up the world. When new Hyreek Warlock deck? Is there a new Hyreek?
This curse has become our greatest strength.
What bot has Cho'gall in their deck though? This bot. This bot does. Both players start with Yogg-Saron Hope's End in their hand. Perfect. I have just enough spells for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all we need.
You will know endless torment.
Oh, I forgot about mining casualties. Perfect. It's saved. We have the coin and casualties. We gotta save the coin for Yogg though. What can we get this up to? 7? Perfect. Seems good.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Such glory. If I have a golden Cho'gall, this should be golden. That's my opinion. Awaken the Makers. This is gonna be one of the games I've ever played. Aces, thank you so much for the Prime, my friend. I appreciate you spending your Prime on me. The Marshy of all time. Boar. This is Boar, Awaken the Maker's Priest. Are we about to lose? I don't know that I'm going to be able to wait until Yogg-Saron. Opponent isn't just cooking. They're full on boiling, braising, frying, and souse-fiding. I just now looked at the list and noticed you, in fact, have Cho'Gall. I do. I do have Cho'Gall. I look away for a second, I see Cornelius Rome. You guys, don't underestimate the corn. Don't underestimate the corn. Get your own pan. Lord Marrogar. This is winnable. Yep. Renathal and Awaken the Makers and Boar Priest. Tell me you don't like winning without telling me you don't like winning. I love losing. She plays Amara, I'm gonna steal it. You'll see. Weeblore synergy? Yeah. It's unfortunate, but like, you need this against some things. Like, I don't imagine you beating the Hunter deck if you don't have this. It helps against like Shadow Priest too. But it is a little awkward, which is why this isn't a more common inclusion in even DK. Because it's otherwise a deck that really loves it. Could cut the Cult Neophytes and run like Haunted Spider. Haunted Creeper. That's the name. That's the name. Anyone remember when boars ruled duels? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Either that or they don't. Are we gonna get sorted this turn? Because that would be terrible for me. Cho'gall. Actually, yeah, that's nice as taunt, right? So I play this. Go ahead, play Amara. See what happens. It's hilarious to me that Weblord sees play beyond unplayable for so many years, now sees reasonable play. Yeah, the game is faster and there are more like, and it's more focused on immediate impact. So battle cries are immediate impact. I think it makes sense, but it also tickles me, like how unplayable it seemed for so long, and then it's suddenly just good. All right, well, we have enough taunts that I don't think we'll lose to the Sword of a Thousand Truths necessarily. I could see us especially losing to a Sword of a Thousand Truths coupled with a board clear. I don't know if it's just me, but I get tilted when I lose to DK and Wild. Brutal. I only get tilted when I lose to Plague DK, because they turned off all my stuff. It's not really Wild dependent necessarily. Opponent needs to heal. Opponent needs to heal. Unfortunately, I can summon one more damage due to my fancy Gan hero power. Haha! Shame I didn't get to play Yogg though. Imagine playing Hearthstone to have fun and your opponent removes your fun. That's why I dropped Hearthstone. All I did was clear their cannon on 2. I understand like from the rat Theatar type of stuff though. I also think that game was still extremely winnable for Pirate Rogue.
I see you. We have turned our curse into our strength.
Have we dropped the plagues? The plagues were never good, they were just the best of bad options. And I guess we could have put plagues in here, huh? They go better with Weblord than some of this stuff. They're just not good, and I wasn't excited to play them.
What a sight to behold. Such glory.
They're not playing Pirate Rogue to think about how to win the game. They're playing Pirate Rogue to go pew 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 with their cannon. Alright, fair enough. That's why I'd play Pirate Rogue.
Get your own pan. Keep on panning. I smell golden in their water.
No reason to clear them both, right? We chill. I guess it would activate our trap cards. These things. But so will them clearing this board, which is kind of what I expect. Sometimes I hold my nose and pretend I'm SpongeBob. You know, I wouldn't have expected someone would say that to me today, but, you know, life is full of little surprises. Oh my goodness. We just got dirty ratted. Get your own pan. Sometimes I grow tentacles and pretend I'm Squidward. Relatable. Was AFK for a bit. How's it going with even DK? We are winning too many games because we are very good at Hearthstone. Yeah, we're 5-2. It's pretty good.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
All right, repeat after me. Wow, wow, wow. Is Cho'gall the secret sauce for even decks? It's the absolute best thing you can include in a deck that wants to activate anomalies. That ghoul looks like it wants a hug. Thoughts? I'm so sad this devolves into a 0 cost instead of a 3. You agree you could use a hug? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, I was gonna play this. You big scroobs.
My compliments to the chef. Ha! Let's be fallen with
Yes, put your neck and face right next to its mouth. It's always good, ghoul, good at hugging. Okay, fair good. Fair something. See you later, Spidey Josh. Get weblorded. By the way, Martian, Chaos's design in Hades 2 is incredible. I look forward to it. You salute me. I salute you. Speak to me. Speak, my angel of talking. I'm never gonna get over this picture. Why is this so disgusting? Who thought, yep, that's what we'll do. We'll do that. I'm pretty sure our sing-along buddy is just gonna run away with this game. Oh, I guess they have prismatic beam. They might showdown beam us. Never mind. Accurate name though, it's sickly if nothing else. True. Repeat after me. Today's stream convinced me that Sing Along Buddy is the better card ever released. It is a card of all time. I do think it's very good. It's amazing how much wild play Sing Along Buddy sees. Yeah, it's just a really solid card. Really good. The inherently broken cards tend to see more play in wild. Standard is very designed around cards having top-down synergy. So like standalone good cards aren't always good over there. But like wild is much more about, you know, building around really strong cards because you have the options. I don't know what I want to play here. Other than maybe these two? You have to be disgusting if you want to kill people with your breath. Is that what he's doing? I thought he was breathing plague into her so she could be poisonous. Oh, barf mouther. You're so barfy. I could have just done this, huh? Like, I'm literally clearing this the hard way. Sure. That was like the perfect barf face turn. It's like the odd paladin hero power, but better. Better in some ways. But like they don't stick, right? So like for odd paladin it would be worse. You're not crazy for thinking Grimewalker was the play. Yeah, you are. You never sit there and think about what you're actually supposed to do. You always just like do stuff. That's what I do. It's worked out for me so far.
My
That was almost a marshy oopsie. At least I can get on curve now. I guess I could have. Singalong Buddy did just kind of like carry that game. Is odd DK any good? No. As bad as the even cards are, the odd cards aren't much better. And the hero power is worse. The hero power is so not worth it. Arthas versus Morgul. Both players start with an extra mana crystal. Alright, very good. It's perfect for me, the even DK, if I go first. Aww.
will know endless torment.
Corn? See you later, Corn.
We have turned our curse into our strength. I smell gold in their
Wait.
words. Keep on panning.
Wait. Zybus. What you doing? Why not last turn? It's not like the bot even broke, right? Is this just a person that did pulled a Marshy and just forgot to press it? Imagine if it was 2 ghouls. If the odd hero power was 2 ghouls, it'd be sick. I would love to play some odd DK. I wish it worked that way. Oh my. It's online, chat. Sylvanas is online. Oh, I thought Grindmarker was gonna. Oh. It's like, I thought Grindmarker was gonna live for sure, but then lots of things happened.
Put this apple on your head.
Fallen will serve.
The Fallen will serve. Can you still get the anomaly that upgrades your hero power? I assume so. I thought they put them all back in, didn't they? Didn't they put them all back in when the anomalies stopped? Like when Cho'gall became the only way to get them? Well, I think... Wait a second. Hold up. We never win here, do we? So Penguin into that, this and this into that. And then I have a hero power that's for 15. Okay, no. So yeah, I'll take this. I'll take that. I think it's pretty cool. I'm into it. Blasphemy! Yay! If Cho'gall was part of the Ogre Gang, would Pud be tier 1? Good question. Both heroes start with +5 health. Oh, we're nerfed Renethal. Man, it's as ugly now as it was when Renethal was nerfed. It looks hideous to me. Maximum Donkey.
One dose solves any problem.
This one. Maximum Donkey sounds like an Xbox Live gamer tag. reading under someone's name in a gravestone, MartianBuu viewer. I expect all of you to have that planned for your gravestone. It'll be great. I hope Standard gets another 40 deck card, maybe with a different upside. What would be a different upside for that? What would be enough? Man, they could just like print Highlander cards with that type of thing, couldn't they? Instead of deck has no duplicates if your deck has 40 cards. On it, Chief. Let me put that in my will. Nice. Have it scale like that twist format and cap it at 100. Oh my goodness. What a disaster 100 health decks would be. Oof.
Come, pray with me.
Loving father, even more loving MartianBuu viewer. Perfect. Perfect. You guys are doing great. I smell gold in them there waters. This 5 health. Scratch that. This video game is only going to make it to the YouTube video if the extra 5 health saves me from a mind blast at some point. If I win this because of the 5 health, I will put it in my YouTube's video. And if not, I'm gonna hunt for a more interesting anomaly against a more interesting opponent. Alright. If this did make it into the video, spoilers. This does appear to be going somewhat well. $100 deck sounds wild to draw though. I think it would work out fine. I used to love this list, even crafted again, but was blindsided when the core set changed by the realization that I didn't own Marigar. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Can you stop doing that to all my stuff? What if you lose because of the 5 HP on your opponent though? Alright, it can go in for that too. But the health has to matter. Death by 1,000 needles. 1,000 Needles is a place in World of Warcraft. Or it was. Did it get renamed once Cataclysm happened?
Starting the operation.
He missed my boy Patchwork. He just wanted to play. He did. We can get 100 card decks when we get 10 more wild growths. Alright. Yo, opponent, are you about to lose to me? Because it looks like it. It sure seems like it. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And by that I mean, where is Grave Strength? My opponent would be so deaders right now. What's the best 100 card deck? What's the most heavily tutorable win condition? I wonder if it's like some draw heavy rogue deck. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and take this taunt for me. I will never serve, but you shall. I'm gonna disrespect them and not even worry about their board, even though it would be pretty easy to deal with. Fanatum in an 100 card deck. Quest Hunter with every damage spell in the game. Oh, it is probably a quest deck, wouldn't it be? Is ever Questline Paladin? 100 card Fanatum plus Holy Wrath from Watcher of the Sun, obviously. I was I've also thought of Holy Wrath instantly. But yeah, I guess that's how you get it. Is it Pirate Warrior? The pirate quest sounds pretty decent for that situation. There's enough pirates. maybe. There also might not be. Drawing patches in the drawing patches in the 100 card deck must feel terrible. All right, I lied to you, chat. I'm gonna put this in the video just because I said I wasn't going to unless the 5 health mattered, and the 5 health didn't matter, and I'm putting it in anyway. It's like you thought the spoilers were happening, but they're not. So yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye forever. All of the hype around Hades 2 has inspired me to go back and actually finish the storyline in the original one. The original Hades is actually such a cool game. It's one of the few games where I won't play it without the music on. The music does a lot to immerse you in the world that they've created, but also just the way that it looks is really nice, the way that it plays is really fun, and the way that the characters talk to each other is really silly. More than just silly, there's a lot of like genuine connection that happens between the characters over the course of the game that's gratifying to watch. The reason that I stopped playing is it started to get a little hard for me. There's one weapon that I can do pretty well with most of the time, and it's the magnetized gloves, and all I do is spam special and jump around and kite things. But then when I try to play anything else, I suck. Hades spoilers, I guess, but it was my understanding that the game wouldn't advance until I started unlocking those pillars in the courtyard, and as that started to seem like a harder and harder task, I just kind of lost interest and forgot to go back and play. But it turns out all I needed to do was keep talking to people, and eventually it would unlock the last part. So apparently I stopped right before the last thing that happens. So anyways, I'm almost done with it now. I would like to be better with more weapons, and it is starting to feel that way, but it's also still really, really hard for me. I'm much more of a turn-based video game person than I am a dexterity gamer, so my capabilities have a cap. Despite that though, Hades is still one of my favorite games I think that I've ever played. I'm pretty excited to play Hades 2. I'm not sure that I should get the early access or if I should wait until I release the full game, so if you have an opinion on that, maybe you'll share it with me. Fun fact, I actually stopped recording this bit a little while back, and I went through this part of the video, and I would have had to cut off the game that's playing right now, and I got one comment ever saying that they were sad they didn't get to see the end of a outro game, and now I'm much more concerned with keeping all of that in. So anyways, that's the story of why you get to see me barely live against this Garrot rogue.